Hit the button. We're live. Hit the button. How you doing, everybody? Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. Welcome to the big show, 8 o'clock Monday night. Hope you're having a good day today. Hope you had a good weekend today. It has been a busy day here at TWB and Stock Markets with Bruce. Yours truly, just a lot on the go here, trying to keep up with all the developments and everything else. Thank you all for joining me and popping by to see me. As I'm frantically trying to get my channel to work here, I'm a little disheveled here. Pardon me one moment as I get my channel up. Here we go. That's the other channel I wanted. There we go. Excuse me. Okay. There it is. The live show. Here we go. There we are. We're on, and I have an ad running from, it looks like a brokerage investment firm. How about that? On my TWB channel. How about that? That's interesting. Welcome one, welcome all to the show here at 8 o'clock. As I say, it's just been crazy busy for me. Busy, and the weather here is so. Just to let you know, we're like 28 degrees out all day for the high. Yucky, cloudy-like, and just not, not nice. If the sun were out, it would feel a lot better psychologically, but with the clouds, it's just kind of, it's a downer, but what are you going to do? It is what it is. Our high temperatures for the rest of the week are going to hit mid-30s, probably 37, 38 by the end of the week, so we're looking forward to melting off whatever little snow we've got. Not that we have much. And so we'll say goodbye to that stuff. We're out of here. But yeah, here at TWB, busy times. A little bit of cruise news for you today that I uncovered, and we're all watching what's happening now in Washington to speculate about the future of travel. Hopefully, sooner rather than later, we'll be able to get going again. We don't know. The CDC hasn't said anything official yet. Pardon me. I got a little fisherman's friend going here. Helps with the what's the word I'm looking for? The nasal passages and all that. It's winter. Anyway, trying to stay on top of things there. Yeah, waiting for the CDC to say whatever they're going to say. Is there going to be a new sale? A no sale order? Is there going to be a new one of those? I don't know. All I know is what cruise lines are telling me, us, that they're delaying the resale dates now to May. And in the case of Carnival today, they're taking ships right offline until November. I mean, there's, not surprised at this, but it is the cruise lines on their own, not being told by the CDC to do it. It's just they are announcing it themselves to us, and we'll see. See what happens here. Interesting. So when will we start cruising, and what cruise line will we be able to cruise on? What will be the protocols for us? Will we need to be vaccinated, tested, quarantined? What do we have to go through? The hoops to be able to go on a cruise ship when the time comes. I can see 2 years from now, if the variants of the virus and the vaccines keep up with the variants, and the numbers drop off, big time, I can see a much more normal kind of world. But this first year of cruising, whenever that first year sort of starts, I think there's going to be a lot of, we got to kind of be on our eggshells. Maybe that's what it is. We'll be on eggshells, just wondering what jurisdictions want us to do, whether it's for Canadians like me coming and going out of Canada, whether it's Americans, like a lot of my viewers, coming in and out of the U.S. or traveling within the U.S., and then locales on cruises like the Bahamas, Jamaica, Cayman Islands, Mexico, the European countries, Asia countries. What will they all want from us as travelers to be able to take a cruise, take a flight, grab a hotel, take a vacay for 2 weeks or whatever? I don't know. There's a lot to be figured out between now and that time, and we'll just do the best we can with what we have. That's all I can say. That's all we can do, I suppose. Jeff Sume is in the house. Welcome, Jeff. Hi, Bruce. Looking forward to another great show. It's partially sunny here. 43 in Seattle. Welcome, buddy. Michelle, hi, Bruce. Michelle from a freezing Brooklyn, New York. Hope all is well. Thank you, Michelle. Ken Kuchera, good evening from Saginaw, Michigan. Hey, Ken, the temperature is 30 degrees and snow is moving in tonight. Gas prices are pushing up to $2.40. Thank you, Ken, for being here. Also, thank you and for your lovely lady for constantly sending me stuff. I got some more interesting articles that came in from you guys. Constantly getting mail outs from it. I love the fact that you do this. I'm quite impressed at how well you are able to fold a newspaper and get it into an envelope like this. It's just terrific. I thank all of you out there who are sending me cards and letters and donations and you name it. I get it all, and Jen and I kind of look forward to going to the mailbox to see what's coming in. Thank you all for being such supporters of the channel. I really do appreciate it. And when I see a name here, I have a number of cards and letters here. I want to see the name, and then I will give you guys a shout out. So I wanted to do that. Thank you. Those of you who've been receiving these cards, thanks for letting me know. I hope you're enjoying our Creston TWB postcards. If you'd like one of these, become a sponsor member of the channel. You'll automatically get one of these if you give me your address. And also anyone who's making a donation on PayPal, $10 or more US, I will definitely mail you one no matter where on the planet you are. And these are all over the world. These are traveling everywhere. It's amazing. Jason Alexander, hello all. Just jumping in for the sponsor show. Thanks, Jason. Bruce should be here momentarily. I am here. Tim, hopping over from the sponsor member show, just turning dark here and headed for freezing temperatures tonight in Seattle. Kirk Brunson, hi, Bruce and TW family. Kirk from New York is in the house. Welcome, buddy. Peter, hi, Bruce and all. 76 in Tarpon Springs today. Have you been looking into a cruise for 2022, either just for yourself or a group cruise? We all have to start cruising again. I will be looking into booking a group cruise for likely for 2022. Yes, and more than one, I hope. I would love to be able to plot maybe 2 or 3 cruises in 2022 as group cruises, but that hasn't started yet because it's just too soon to know. I need a little more time, and it might well be that we're going to cruise the second half of 2022 in a group setting, and then in 2023 for further group cruises. But I'll let all of you know when I know. It is likely there's a possibility that Jen and I would book a cruise before a group cruise because of the fact that you need a good year notice to get a decent rate for a group cruise. And I don't expect ships to be overflowing with a lot of cabins right now. The first year of sailing will not be, the cruise lines are not going to have a hard time selling out. So group cruises are going to be tough to come by, and they're going to be very expensive. So it might be that the first cruise Jen and I go on will be a last minute thing or a 3-month notice thing. And when we have a cruise booked, we'll let you all know that, hey, we're going to be on this ship at this time from this port. And hopefully we'll see some of you folks. We might even do some meet and greets before or after the cruise in the area that the ship is leaving from. We'll let you know. As soon as I know, you'll know. Peter, Anchor Glasses, thank you for using all those emojis. Those of you who are sponsor members get to use these special emojis. If you'd like to get your hands on those, please become a sponsor member today. 33 cents a day is the commitment to the channel. Jeannie, another sponsor member here with Bill. How you guys doing from East Tennessee? It's 49, but it's drizzly out. Welcome, Jeannie. Colleen Sachs, another wonderful sponsor member. Hello, folks. How you doing? Robert Glenn. Hi, Bruce from cold Boston. Do you still like GameStop? I still like GameStop. GameStop is after markets almost at $89 a share. The shares had an unbelievable day today. Absolutely historic day. I don't think we'll ever see a day like this again unless tomorrow happens, same thing. But I was up this morning at 5 a.m. my time, and I had noticed that in the pre-market, before the shares even started trading, they had hit a high of like $140 something a share. I made a video about it before the market even opened up. And then during the day, the shares were as low as $61 today and as high as $159 on GameStop today. That is a spread of what, $98, almost $100 spread from low to high on a stock that was $4.50 a share when I started talking about it last summer. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Traded 177 million shares today. The short squeeze is on. It is still on. It will be on for a while yet. And these shares have just been unbelievable. It has just been crazy. Susan R., hello, all from Metro, D.C. It is sleeting in Metro, D.C. Susan, welcome. Stay safe, please. Sharon, long time no see. Hello there. Clifford Sayers, ahoy, boys. Ahoy, Bruce from Chicago. Clifford, welcome from beautiful Chicago, Illinois. I got a bunch of phenomenal viewers in that Chicago area that follow TWB. Love you guys. Nice to have you here today. Jason from Kelowna in British Columbia, 30 and cloudy in Kelowna. Snow has stopped, only trace amounts, and it's getting warmer. Pass it on, buddy. I know it's coming our way. Valerie, hi, Bruce. I'm so darn ready. Valerie, me too. Sandy Robinson, good afternoon, Bruce. From Malibu, we had a hailstorm this afternoon. I think there's a city ordinance that doesn't allow that kind of thing in California. There's a lot of restrictions about this sort of thing. Arc Adventures, evening, Bruce, nearly dinner time here in St. Louis. Do you eat dinner before or after your Monday show? I usually have like a late lunch, and then I snack a little bit. And then after the show's over, if I'm hungry, I'll snack on something, but not a formal dinner on Mondays. Too much going on. Valerie, all of my clothes I had for my cruise last May have gotten too small. I'm so ready to go until I purchase all new clothing. And, you know, it's not you, it's the clothing. It shrinks. The more you don't wear it, it just shrinks by itself without you knowing about it. It just, you leave it in the drawer for a while, and you look at it, and the next thing you know, they shrunk on you. It's not right. Lori, in Wisconsin, expecting 4 to 6 inches of snow. School announced vaccines are coming soon. Saw Easter decorations in the store today. Come on, spring, right on. Gary, hi, Bruce from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 25 degrees, expecting 6 to 10 inches of snow. No dust where you are once the snow falls down there. Hey, welcome, buddy. That car guy, hey, how's it going, Bruce? Welcome. Noah Lemon. Hi, Bruce, watching from Pittsburgh, 33 degrees right now in Pittsburgh, PA. Welcome, Noah, to the show. Nice to have you here tonight. Ark, we rebooked our Mardi Gras cruise for the third time to December the 26th this year. Really thought it was safe, but now less certain. Unbelievable. The Mardi Gras has been postponed, I think, 4 times now for its inaugural cruises. It's just the way it is. If the cruise lines won't shut down for a full 6 months and they go this 30-day thing all the time, you're going to keep getting these false starts until it happens. Just the way it is. Peter Heckema, cruise lines will ask all cruisers for proof of vaccinations before letting you board the ships. The more people that are vaccinated, the faster cruises will resume. I believe that too. I do believe it. Keith Hensley, it's a foggy 48 in Knoxville right now in Tennessee. Gas about $2.25 in the area. We're about $3.40 a gallon US. Just figured that out on the sponsor member show we just finished. Caller for you. Hi, Bruce, home of the NFC winners. Go Bucks. Right on. Home team. You got the home team going at the Super Bowl. Karen is here. Karen Griswold. Hello, Bruce and everyone from a chilly 23 degrees in beautiful New Hampshire. Welcome, Karen, to the show. I'm glad you made it tonight. Space Force Cooks, question, thumbs ups. GameStop, GME, should we buy more at the opening tomorrow? If not, when should we buy more? Number 18% isn't enough. Well, $88 a share is where it's at right now in the aftermarket. My hunch is if it backs off into the 50s or 60s, I think that's maybe the low range for a while. But that's just my personal opinion. I could be dead wrong on this, but I really believe that with 51 million shares that can trade, but 70 million shares that are shorted, and the pressure for stock option writers to cover their short positions, I think the pressure is on this stock to go higher. I'm waiting and hoping and praying that GameStop makes an announcement that they're going to raise cash for the treasury at these prices or better. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm hoping for. I want this company to raise a couple of $billion. They can easily do it with 20 million, 25 million shares. You issue 25 million shares at $80 a share. There's 2.5 billion cash. And with that kind of cash balance on hand and another 600 million coming in from the selling off of their Australia, New Zealand, and European and UK stores, they got 2.6 billion in cash. They're going completely digital for e-commerce transactions, and I think the company will be valued at a higher level because of the e-commerce possibilities. But we'll see. Right, these are early days. The shares were $18 a week ago. They're $88 now. I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen because I had no idea today they would hit 159. I could not have predicted that. I figured it would hit 100. That would be it. Didn't stop it. It just kept right on going. Absolutely incredible. Karen, Pat's fan, you're welcome. Laugh out loud caller for you. Rocky, hi, Bruce and TWB community. 45 degrees with rain until tomorrow afternoon. But here in Chesapeake, Virginia, the temperature is going up to 58 Fahrenheit. Gas still 226. 58. I'd take that in a heartbeat. Fantastic. Mrs. Brittany Anderson is in the house. How you doing? Hi, Bruce and all. I thought I would have been a sponsor member again by now, but I'm still waiting for my payment method to come in. It's fine, Brittany. Whenever it happens, it happens. Nice to see you here tonight. I hope you're doing well. Rocky, Karen, still a Tom Brady fan. Bucks all the way. James, hello from Big Smoke, Hogtown. 5 degrees below Celsius and 4 inches of snow coming tomorrow. Gas $1.06 a liter. Right on. Mike Gow, hi, Bruce from a snow-covered UK. Love your vlog. Thank you, Mike, for being here tonight. Brittany, if I had Wi-Fi, I would not only not be watching you via another device, it's not my home phone, but my brand spanking new tablet. Right on, Brittany, way to go. We will keep in touch on that. Karen, the bitterness is wearing off a little. Go Bucks because I can't stand KC. I think Tom Brady 12 wants to put Mahomes in his place. Well, we shall see. This is what makes it so interesting. Sharon, 37 thumbs ups. We have a long way to go if we want to compete with Bruce's Stock Markets live show from this morning's thumbs up. I did a show today on Stock Markets with Bruce, a live show for about 2 hours and something, 220, 240. It's a long show. Didn't think I'd be on that long, but I was. We had 1,000 watchers. We had 1,000 people watching the show live at the same time after 2 hours of being on the air. And we did over 750 thumbs ups on that show. So thank you, everybody who was there, helped me with that. Those of you helping right now, getting thumbs ups for this show, thank you very much. Every time a thumbs up hits this show, the YouTube pushes this show to more people. And the more people will come in, and the more the excitement builds. And I love you guys for it. Thank you for helping promote my channel. I really do appreciate it. Everybody, Sharon, thank you again for sending this card of you and Kevin. Really appreciate the two of you sending me this card from the Chapmans. It's fantastic. It's just terrific. Kevin Chapman has written a book called Lethal Voyage. If you want to go on a 6-day cruise and not leave your couch, get this book. You can get it on Amazon. Lethal Voyage. It's a 6-day cruise from New York to Bermuda. And all kinds of murders take place on the ship. It's a Mike Stoneman thriller book, and Mike Stoneman is a detective from New York. He's supposed to go on a little holiday. It wasn't a holiday. He had to figure out what was going on. Check this book out. It's available on Amazon. You can get it you can get it as a Kindle. You can get it as a paperback. A bunch of my viewers have already picked this book up, and it's a good read. I think you'll enjoy it. Thank you, Sharon, for all your support of my channel as well. Dave C. Honestly, Bruce, how long before one or more of the big three file for Chapter 11? I think passengers are getting wise and are ceasing to send in deposits. Also, they're running out of ships to scrap. The three big cruise lines, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, and Carnival, with all of their subsidiary cruise lines, they are publicly traded companies. They have raised billions of dollars. They have enough money to last all spring, all summer, into the fall of this year. They may need to raise more money in the spring, summer area to get into the winter season. But the hope is, cross our fingers, that with the vaccine rollouts speeding up, the hope is that these cruises will ultimately take place in the fall, late this year and into 2022. And these guys will make it. But having said that, Royal Caribbean just sold Azamara. They sold off the cruise line, and that cruise line just picked up the Pacific Princess cruise ship that was just dropped off by Princess Cruises last week. That ship is now joining Azamara. So the Azamara has 4 ships now in its fleet with new owners, but they're not part of Royal Caribbean. They're an independent line now. We'll see how this all works out. Amy Schultz, good day, Bruce. Australia here with 20 days of 0 cases in Victoria. This is a success story, beyond success story, to have the country of Australia, with just a handful of cases going on of 25 million people and virtually no cases coming out. It's wonderful. I'm so happy for you guys. New Zealand has also almost stopped it dead in its tracks, but they've done it the right way. They got serious way back earlier this year. They cut off air travel in and out of the country. They shut down everything, and it is working. As difficult as it was, it's working. And I congratulate Australia, New Zealand for doing such a magnificent job. You're making us in North America look like rank amateurs. So many lives were saved down under because of your actions, and I am envious. I really am. I'm so happy for you. Brittany, my last one gave out on me sometime last year, and I've not gotten around to getting a new one until I got a gift card that covered it on Friday. I got my new tablet today. Didn't order it via Amazon. Way to go, Brittany, on that new tablet of yours. Space Force Cooks question, will cruises not resume until everyone is vaccinated? If so, no capacity limits or major protocol changes to ships. I'm going to guess that it'll be a combination of things. There will be a set number or a set percentage of the population that will have been vaccinated, but there will be more likely the daily virus counts. How many people are getting the virus? That's going to have to drop by 98%. Like, it's going to have to really almost be eliminated. Cruise lines are just not going to be allowed to allow people on board willy-nilly and allow passengers to be infected by people they bump into, pass by in airports, hotel lobbies, shopping malls, in line in a grocery store. We have got to get these case numbers down to next to nothing. The vaccine will go a long way. Wearing a mask will go a long way. But I'm thinking late in the year, really, before we get to that spot. I hope so, and we'll see. MG Toe, $200 for GameStop next week, easy. There you go, right there. You heard it from him. Gary, good evening, Bruce. I live in Old Faithful in Yellowstone National Park. Gas $2.79 a gallon. So fill up your snowmobile, y'all. You won't want to be cruising for a while, so come down to the park. Temperature is 14 degrees. Right on, Gary. Gary, thanks for letting me know. Nikki, hi, everybody. Greetings from Jacksonville, Florida. Great live Stock Markets with Bruce show today. Thank you so much, Nikki. I really appreciate it. Let me know how many thumbs ups we got, folks. Are we going to hit 100 on this show today? Can we even make it to 100? We hit 700 plus on the other show. It was absolutely incredible. Brian Hahn, hey, Bruce, took everyone's advice and pushed our cruise back to April 2022. Well done. Valerie is laughing out loud. Catherine, hi, Bruce, from Ottawa, Ontario, -4 Celsius and snowing here. Catherine Bennett, welcome to the show. Brittany, 45 thumbs ups as of a little while ago. Valerie, it was 72 degrees and sunny here in Birmingham, Alabama today. 72 in Birmingham, Alabama. That is heavenly weather compared to what we have up here. Rick Stone, hello from Lloydminster, Alberta. Welcome from Lloydminster. Gas, 96.9 a liter here, 26 below Celsius right now. Today, 26 below Celsius, that's got to be about minus 15 Fahrenheit, minus 10 Fahrenheit. That's pretty cold. Lloydminster is on the border practically of Alberta and Saskatchewan, way up there. Yeah, that's up there. Welcome, Rick. Stay warm, my man. Kevin Chapman, thanks for the plug, Bruce. I'm sitting here writing the next book, Fatal Infraction, about the murder of an NFL quarterback. Watch it for May, June. Right on, Kevin. Keep it going. Robert, Glenn, Bruce, they are offering the vaccine in your town. Very slow here in Massachusetts. Senior citizens have had access to it if you're in a senior center. Hospital patients have been getting it. Nurses, doctors, we're still in the early days, and that will go out as the weeks go by. Brittany, it almost hit 80 today here in Hammond, Louisiana. Facebook user, who do you think will go belly up? I don't think any of them will go belly up right now. I don't think so. James, Trudeau last week said he was thinking of quarantining arriving passengers in hotels for 2 weeks at the passenger's cost. No option around it. That would be a way to stop traveling into Canada because the hotels got you. They got you. And it'll be $500 a night. No discussion. There's a $14,000 bill or a $7,000 bill after 2 weeks. Dave C., how is it possible that cruise lines can last 2 years with no business? Yet most other industries wouldn't even last a few months. Even airlines are struggling, and they are flying. Well, like I say, the cruise lines were able to tap in to their equity value. They were able to go to their Wall Street backers, and they were able to borrow cash against the value of their cruise ships. And the Wall Street guys were happy to help them raise cash. Plus the fact that at interest rates at zero, cruise ships are paying 5 to 14% interest. That's another way you can raise money. If you're prepared to offer that kind of interest rate, people will even lend you money if you're doing no business through the front door. It's unbelievable. These cruise lines are heavily saddled with debt right now. Glenn watched KC win last year on the MSCC side. They might do it again, but I'll be on dry land. Thanks for the GameStop info. You're welcome. Glad you got something out of that. I've had a lot of viewers who've done well with the GameStop. They tell me they bought the stock at 5, 7, 14, 20, 40, 35, 50 bucks. It's been quite the couple of weeks, to say the least. John Weir, Bruce and Jim, thanks so much for the card and ornaments. There is an interesting card on its way back to you from Oklahoma, Illinois. Thank you, John Weir. Really appreciate your card when it arrives. I've got a few still here that I want to show off from a few folks who sent me cards. I'm waiting for certain people to show up on the show, and I will show off the cards. I want to give them a shout out. Thank you, all of you who've been getting these from me by making donations to my channel through PayPal. You guys have been absolutely phenomenal. Brittany, my husband and I are planning our major move for sometime in March as we're trying to save as much money as possible. Way to go, you guys. Al Galloway, who do you see will go belly up? I don't see anyone right now. Facebook user, snow in the hills of Bullhead City, Arizona. Oh my goodness. Gas is like $2.19. Brittany is saying Space Force cooks. Question, do we think a few cruises that are happening are profitable? MSC in Italy is stopping in ports. Singapore are cruises to nowhere. I don't know if they're even breaking even. I really don't know. I think they might be doing it for a PR thing. I really don't know if it's going to work out. Nathan, 70 thumbs ups, Bruce. Kirk, 72 thumbs ups. This was about 3-4 minutes ago. That's good to hear. Thank you, guys. Valerie, Bruce, what's your view on buying gold and silver? I have started investing in silver. Can't afford gold, but I'm stacking up pretty quickly with silver. I'm not a fan of metals. I really am not. They don't pay any interest rates. They don't pay any dividends. They're hard to cash in. Like you can buy it, but to get your retail value on the other end, they really have to appreciate. I'm not a big fan of it, but there are people out there who swear by it. And an asset is an asset is an asset, and whatever works works. I can't complain. Brittany, I know some people who actually will not be getting the virus, especially now things are going. I still plan on getting. You mean the vaccine? I hear you there, Billy. Billy Farron, 83 in Brooksville, Florida today. Welcome, Billy. James, costs in Australia for quarantining is $3,000 per adult for the 2 weeks. $3,000 for an adult for 2 weeks. You don't want to be quarantining with those kind of costs. BC gas 132.9 a liter, cloudy with showers, 2 Celsius. Welcome to the show. Billy, Bruce, how much trouble did that pilot get into when he crashed the Costa ship? Oh my goodness! I'm sure he's had a few memos. What the hell happened to you? I don't know. It could have been the pilot of the harbor that caused it. I just don't know. Brittany, currently 73 with a certain city my husband and I are planning on moving to. Facebook user, canceled my July Alaska cruise and associated airfare. Can't get a refund for a night in Vancouver. Can you help me out here? I can't. There's nothing I can do. I'm not a travel agent. I don't have any sway with hotels. I can only, if you had a travel agent, maybe they could help you. But when you're on your own, you're on your own. I hope for the best. There's nothing I can do about a hotel not giving you a refund. It's just not my area. Arc Adventures. Did you see Space Force on HBO? We love Steve Carell. Steve Carell. But we just couldn't. And I'm not sure what he's trying to say now. Dave, in reference to my last question, cruise lines got rid of the vessels they owned outright. Their newer vessels are financed. They don't own much in the way of real estate. So where is the equity? Well, they did refinance the equity they had in their ships. SOG, are you excited about the Golden Globe nominations announcement next week? Are you a big movie fan? Not a big movie fan. I find it kind of interesting. You know what I like about the Golden Globes? If Tina Fey and her best friend are hosting, I'm a happy guy because I'll watch the monologue and I'll watch the goings on. I just enjoy that part of it. But I don't go to movies. I can't. So what are you gonna do? But I do enjoy watching clips on YouTube of past Golden Globe shows, especially Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. Those two are the best. I think they've signed up for this year. I'm not sure if they signed up for next year, but I'm looking forward to them doing it. Ark, I love Carol, but Space Force didn't have great writing. Right on. I enjoyed the movie. Tim Allen starred in it. It was a takeoff on a Star Trek show where the cast were TV actors in a space show, and then they get beamed up to an actual spaceship, and it's all based on their television show. What's the name of that show? Anybody remember? Space Quest, something like Galaxy Quest. Love that movie. Can't remember the title. Love the movie. Brittany, fabulous show tonight, Bruce. My thumbs staying in the direction, pointing way up. Thank you, Brittany. SLG Bet, Sharon, actually, Bruce, this year's most of the films will be available at home. The rules are different this year because of the pandemic. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, I do get a kick out of the show, but I guess they're going to have I don't know how they're going to do the show. How do they do? They're going to have like 50 people in the room? Are they going to have 20 people in the room? How are they going to do that? Remote telecast? Oh, it's just so screwed up, isn't it? It just, I miss the old days. Galaxy Quest. Thank you, Nikki, so much. Sharon, Kevin says that film was Galaxy Quest. Thank you, Kevin. You got it. Galaxy Quest. I even saw a documentary on Galaxy Quest, the making of Galaxy Quest. If you love the movie, you love the documentary. I think it's available on Amazon Prime. I think it is. Arc Adventures, SLG, Sharon and Bruce finished Fatal Voyage and loved it. Highly recommend the book. Right on. I'm glad you enjoyed it. A lot of folks have enjoyed this book. Galaxy Quest was a great movie. It was fantastic. It had Sigourney Weaver in there. And then it had the actor from Die Hard, the bad guy from Die Hard in that movie. What was his name in real life? I'm thinking Hans Gruber is the character name. Oh, I loved his role in that movie. And the other actor, I'm so bad on the spot coming up with names. I'm terrible. But Talub or Shaloub, I can't remember his name for sure. Great roles. Glad you enjoyed Lethal Voyage, Arc Adventures from Sharon. I've caught up with all your messages. It's incredible. 111 of you are here. Thank you for being here tonight with me. The other news on cruising is from Carnival. They announced that the Magic, the Paradise, and the Valor will be in dry dock for quite a bit of time. All their cruises are canceled until November of 2021. So those ships aren't sailing. The Carnival Miracle, all of the ships sailings out of San Diego until April 2023 are canceled. They're going to reassign that ship. And then the Carnival Radiance, which used to be the Triumph, it's being refurbished, I think, in Cadiz, Spain, if I'm not mistaken. $200 million refurbish. It will arrive in Long Beach November 2021. That's the estimated arrival of that ship. It'll be completely redone with the new deck on the top. Alan Rickman played Hans Gruber. Thank you, Adrian. I really appreciate that. What's your favorite band? Mine is either Queen or Green Day, asks the car guy. I don't have a favorite band. I have a million favorite bands. 70s, 80s, that's my genre. The Beatles, of course, prior to that. Facebook user Darlene Meyer. Hi, everybody. Here a little bit late due to a Zoom meeting. I'll have to watch the beginning later. Thank you, Darlene, for popping in through Facebook tonight. Adrian, Alan Rickman. That's right. John Weir, Bruce. Oh, I forgot. It's 28 degrees with a snowstorm. 6 inches tonight here in Oquacow, Illinois. First time in 20 years I haven't spent the winter in Honolulu. I can imagine you would miss that. Honolulu, wouldn't that be a nice place to hang out with right now? Maui, not bad. Louise, thank you so much for this super chat. Apart from being a sponsor member, you're sending me a super chat on top of everything else. You are absolutely as good as it gets. Thank you so much. Hi, hey, handsome. I enjoy great books and movies too. Right on. Thank you, Louise. Fantastic. Wonderful, kind gesture on your part. Thank you very much. I did get a few super chats today on the Stock Market with Bruce live show, and I appreciate that. I had someone from the UK send me British pounds, Canadians and Americans sending me currencies. Thank you for all that. That is much appreciated. GameStop finished off at 88.87 tonight in the aftermarket, which is a gain of about what would that be? $12 on after the market closed. I'm not exactly sure. It was 65 on Friday at the close, and 88 now. We'll see how it opens tomorrow morning. It could open quite crazily again. We'll see. There's just no telling what this stock will do next. I think in the long run, over the next few weeks, longer run next few weeks, it'll probably drift even higher because there just isn't enough stock to go around to satisfy everyone's needs. People who have to buy it don't want to pay this price, but as time goes by, they're going to have to pay the price they have to pay. This stock is going to be difficult to acquire, as those who have it are going to hang on to it. There's a lot of corporate news coming out on this company, and I think it's going to have a profound effect on the value of the shares going forward. But I'm not telling you to run out there and buy it. But if it dips and you're comfortable and you can hang around for a while, if it doesn't do it right away, buy and hold and wait it out. Let's see what gives. M&G Siebert sending me a message. 79 in Maui, Hawaii. Gas at Costco, $2.75. No snow here. Way to go, you guys. I was looking at the weather in Palm Desert, California, where I used to live. And the weather this evening and yesterday was in the high 30s for the overnight low. That's getting dangerous down there. That's dangerous. Unbelievable. Rocky, Tony Shalhoub, chief engineer. Thank you, Rocky. I could not remember most of these actors' names. I'm just terrible at names. But Tony Shalhoub plays a fabulous piece in this movie. He does such a beautiful job acting. So hilarious. Galaxy Quest. If you've never seen this show, you got to give it a chance. You got to stick with the first 30 minutes, figure out what's going on, and enjoy. It is hilarious, absolutely hilarious. The one-liners that these actors have, realizing that they're in real space when they realize it's all about the show. What's going on? This is so funny. It is just a great, great show. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Joining me live on Traveling with Bruce for a Monday evening. I appreciate you all being here, being a sponsors on my channel, subscribers to both of my channels. I love you guys for that. Please consider doing that. Make sure to hit the bell notification icon if you become a sponsor of either of my channels. Thank you so much. Karen, my friend in Upland, California, outside LA, had snow flurries today. Snow flurries. I'm sure in Palm Desert, Palm Springs, the mountains, the hills all around are getting snow tonight if there's any precipitation. Yes, indeed. Winter is here. It's January, but the days are at least getting longer, and let's hope we get through this unscathed in the southern climates, and let's see how it goes. Anyway, there you have it. Thank you again, all of you, for being here tonight. We will see you on both channels. You never know when my next video is coming up, so keep an eye open on both channels for my next video. Live on TWB for sure this Friday, 3 o'clock Eastern time for sponsor members. We got our, is that right? Yes, 3 o'clock for the sponsor members for sure on this channel. I will be live and I will have trivia for you this week as usual. And I look forward to all of you sponsor members joining me. Become a sponsor member immediately and join us Fridays and Mondays for sponsor member hangout shows. And next Monday, 8 o'clock right here. And in the meantime, I might be live tomorrow on the Stock Market channel. Again, this GameStop stock is just so wacky. I will likely be live to try to explain what's going on with the craziness of the market, because that stock channel is explaining the market in plain English. And I appreciate all of you joining me there. Jew Mason, hi, Bruce and followers. It's 86 Fahrenheit in sunny Queensland, Australia. You're killing me. I love it. Thank you guys from down under for joining me. Sharon, have a great night. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you for your contribution today on PayPal. Thank you, all of you, for joining me tonight. Brittany, I'm not even sure if I have my payment method by Friday. It's all good, Brittany. Whenever it's ready, you're ready. Sandy, the temp is supposed to be 39 Fahrenheit Malibu. Thanks for the interesting show tonight. Thank you so much, Sandy, for being with me tonight. Karen, what's the link to the stock market channel? Just look up Stock Markets with Bruce. That's all you got to type in the search bar on your YouTube search bar, Stock Markets with Bruce. Subscribe today, hit the bell notification icon, and enjoy the videos and join me live there as well. Michelle, good night and stay blessed. Thank you, Michelle. Brittany, I have been waiting for my payment method for 3 weeks. Hopefully it'll be soon. Jeannie, catch up with you Friday. Thank you, Jeannie, Living House in East Tennessee. Bill, thank you for joining us too. Appreciate you guys being with me every time I'm live. You guys are fantastic. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm out of here. Have a wonderful evening. Stay warm, stay safe, stay healthy, wear the mask. Watch your social distancing. Don't get sick on me. I don't want you to get ill on me. And get your vaccines as soon as you can. And we'll get through this. And then we will start plotting our cruises together. And I can't wait to go cruising with you real soon. Okay, guys. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later. Bye.